In this video, we'll be taking a look at 3 MLB games happening on October 4th, 2022, and providing you with team picks and total picks for each one of those games. So 2 picks for each game, 6 picks in total. Welcome back to Cash Out Sports. Let's dive right into it. Oh, and don't forget to subscribe and to click the bell icon to get notified as soon as these videos get released, so that you have more time to plan out your bets as we provide these videos on a daily basis. I can guarantee that you'll have all the important information that you'll need on these 3 MLB games after fully watching this video. One more thing before we start. If you would like to gain access to our best exclusive betting picks to take your sports betting journey to the next level, then check out our Patreon in the link down below, where we offer anywhere from 1 betting pick a day up to 10 betting picks a day and much more. Now let's get started. New York Yankees versus Texas Rangers. Game 1. New York will play the first game of a doubleheader at Texas on Tuesday afternoon. The Yankees got off to a strong start to the series with a win on Monday night, bouncing back after losing 2 out of 3 against Baltimore over the weekend. Texas is riding a 6-game losing streak as its season is coming to a close. The New York Yankees have scored 12 runs in their last 3 games and 4 or more runs in 7 of their last 12 games. The Yankees have won 9 straight games when scoring 4 or more runs. Aaron Judge leads the Yankees with 175 hits and 130 RBI, while Gleyber Torres and Isaiah Kiner-Falefa have combined for 260 hits and 124 RBI. The Texas Rangers have scored 6 runs in their last 3 games and 3 or fewer runs in 7 of their last 10 games. The Rangers have lost 10 straight games when scoring 3 or fewer runs. Nathaniel Lowe leads the Rangers with 176 hits and 76 RBI, while Marcus Semien and Adolis Garcia have combined for 309 hits and 180 RBI. The Rangers are hoping to end the season on a high note, but the Yankees are looking to head to the postseason on a high note, and I see them easily controlling this game. The Yankees should drive in runs at will with Aaron Judge, Anthony Rizzo, and the rest of the lineup making hard contact and crushing pitches against Spencer Howard and the rest of the Rangers pitchers. The Yankees should also limit the Rangers lineup, with Jameson Taillon building off 2 starts where he's only allowed 2 runs, and toss multiple scoreless innings to allow the bullpen to close out the game with a comfortable lead. So the New York Yankees money line is our full game side pick. Both teams have been carried by their lineups. The Rangers, who average 4.4 runs per game, should drive in runs at will with Nathaniel Lowe, Corey Seager, and the rest of the lineup making hard contact and putting together strong plate appearances against Jameson Taillon. The Yankees, who average 5.03 runs per game, should run up the score with Aaron Judge, Anthony Rizzo, Giancarlo Stanton, and the rest of the lineup swinging for the fences and crushing the ball against the Rangers pitchers to easily plate base runners. I see this being a high-scoring game with both teams attacking 2 struggling starters. Over the projected total is our full game total pick. Washington Nationals versus New York Mets. Game 1. This Tuesday, the Washington Nationals and the New York Mets will play Game 2 of this 3-game series. The first pitch will be thrown out inside Citi Field. The last time that these 2 teams matched up, the Nationals ended up stealing 2 of 3 games. This will also be the last regular season series for both of these teams. The Washington Nationals are coming into this one after splitting a 4-game series with the Philadelphia Phillies. The Nationals look great on the mound in their 2 wins, as they will need their pitching to stay hot if they want to challenge the Mets on the road. The New York Mets are entering this one after getting swept by the Braves in their previous 3-game series. The Mets struggled at the dish, as they only scored 7 combined runs in 3 games. They will have to heat up at the plate if they want to finish this regular season strong. The Washington Nationals conclude their season after this series, while the New York Mets are preparing to play in the National League wild card game, so there is a difference in ability of these 2 teams. Espino has struggled a bit on the road this year, as he is 0-5 with a 4.53 earned run average and a .288 batting average against in 20 road games, while Walker has pitched well at Citi Field, going 5-1 with a 3.65 earned run average and a .232 batting average against in 12 starts. These offenses have been on 2 completely different levels in their last few weeks, as Washington is scoring 2.92 runs per game in their last 13 games, while New York is averaging 5.09 runs per game in their previous 11 games. The New York Mets have won 19 of the previous 27 games, including 11 of the 15 games so far this season. So the New York Mets money line is our full game side pick. The Washington Nationals are starting Paolo Espino on the mound, as he is 0-8 this season with a 4.3 earned run average. He has continued to struggle, and he was dominated by the Braves the last time that he was on the mound. He doesn't have it rolling right now, and the Mets will be able to take out their frustrations on him. The Mets are scoring the 6th most runs per game, and they have the 2nd highest team batting average. They will be able to score the majority of the runs in this game, as I see them showing up in the final series of the regular season. I also see the Nationals doing their part, as they have been decent against New York this season. They also held their own against the Phillies in their previous series. They will score a few on Walker and add a few more once the New York bullpen enters the game. This total is simply too low, as I see both teams having success at the dish. I expect the Mets to get us close to this number, and the Nationals will give us a few insurance runs to push the score past the total. Over the projected total is our full game total pick. Kansas City Royals versus Cleveland Guardians. The Kansas City Royals conclude their season as they play 6 games in Cleveland against the Guardians, with the 5th game going down on Tuesday. Kansas City has lost 2 of the first 3 games, and before that was swept in 3 games against the Detroit Tigers. Cleveland, meanwhile, has clinched the American League Central, and before the series against the Royals, they took 2 of 3 against the Tampa Bay Rays. The Royals pulled off the upset in extra innings last night over the Guardians behind a masterful performance from Zach Greinke, who gave up 1 run in 6 innings of work. The Guardians have started resting some of their everyday players after clinching a playoff berth, with Josh Naylor and Amed Rosario being the most recent starters to find the bench last night. Although the Royals have nothing left to play for either, they present value as huge road underdogs in a game where the Guardians may opt to rest some key players once again. Daniel Lynch makes the start for the Royals in this game, and his numbers haven't been great this season, posting a 4-12 record and 4.96 earned run average. However, he has pitched extremely well lately, giving up a combined 6 runs across his last 15 innings pitched. In addition, his 4.23 xFIP indicates he's been a victim of some bad luck with the batted balls put in play against him. Lynch is a better pitcher than what his numbers suggest, while his counterpart in this game is the opposite. Cal Quantrill appears like a dominant pitcher with a 3.42 earned run average and undefeated 8-0 record at home, but he's due for significant regression. His earned run average sits over a full run higher at 4.38, and his xFIP sits at 4.43, which is even higher than Lynch's. There's no denying that Quantrill is a solid pitcher, but he's been the beneficiary of some fortunate bounces when on the mound, and he usually receives a ton of support from his own offense. This presents a strong opportunity for the Royals to keep this game close and pull off the upset. So the Kansas City Royals money line is our full game side pick. Cal Quantrill has been dominant this season with a 3.42 earned run average and 8-0 record at home, but his earned run average of 4.38 and xFIP of 4.43 suggests that he's been much worse than what his numbers say. The Royals faced Quantrill twice earlier in the season and tagged him for 5 runs on 10 hits in 11.1 innings, so they should be able to scratch some runs across against him and a Cleveland bullpen that may be resting some key relievers in the final games of the season. On the other side, Daniel Lynch should give the Guardians a chance to generate some offense, as evidenced by his 4.98 earned run average. The Kansas City bullpen doesn't offer much help behind him, ranking 28th in team earned run average, so look for Cleveland to pour on the runs as well and push this game past the total. Over the projected total is our full game total pick. That's all for now, so if you have any other games you would like reviewed, then leave a comment down below with the game you would like analyzed. Subscribe to our channel, leave a like on this video, and we'll get to it as soon as we possibly can. We would also love to hear your opinion on the picks presented to you in this video, whether you agree or disagree with them, so leave a comment down below and do let us know.